Yeah, guys, we are back, guys. Shout out to everybody, guys. Shout out to all the subs, guys. Shout out to everyone watching this. And guys, we're finally here, guys. We're finally. I know it's been a little bit, because I know all like a lot of you guys told me let's do the Janet Jackson discography, but start on Control. Like a bunch of you guys told me that. Like, but obviously, if you guys been watching, we started from the beginning because that's just how I am. You know, it's like, well, if we're gonna do the discography, why are we gonna skip albums? Like, let's do the whole thing. Um, but I understand now also why you guys said it because that's what I always say. Shout out to you guys. Like, literally, shout out to you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are literally the best. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, we're all the same here. We're all like one here. You know what I mean? Like, just like obsessed with music and just like being like not just obsessed with it, but like knowing every little thing about it. You know what I mean? Like, um, because you guys told me that I wouldn't have known, but you guys told me that she was like managed by her dad on the first two albums, but then she started like she stopped that and she was like you guys told me the whole thing, whatever. You guys know, so you guys know the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. So shout out to you guys. You guys are the best. That's why guys, I'm always saying shout out to the subs, guys. I'm not saying it just to say it, guys. You guys are literally the best. Because I'm saying you guys are so obsessed with music. You guys know who knows that stuff except for someone who's super obsessed with music. But guess what, guys? I'm the same way with the music I'm into. You guys are like that with what you're into. That's what I'm saying, guys. We're all the same, guys. We're all like kind of just one and the same here. Just super, you know what I mean, music obsessed. So I love it. So anyway, guys, let's be shut up. I love you guys. Let's just get right into this. I'm excited. This is the one you guys all said to listen to. Guys, released February 4th, 1986. Janet Jackson with Control. Let's get into it.
he stood me up again.
Again? Well, what's up with this guy? Do you really like him that much?
Yes, honey, I love him. He is fine. He does a lot of nice things for me.
I know he used to do nice stuff for you, but what has he done for you lately?
Crazy. song, yo. Even that was it, right? Oh my gosh, what? All right, first of all, I'm so serious. Every single song, the only one that I it sounded to me like not a single was that last one. Fire, still a fire song, but you know, there's just certain songs that are obviously singles and certain songs that are obviously not singles. You know, And aside from that last song, every fucking song on this whole album was all singles. I don't know which ones actually were, but I'm saying like they could have released any of them. I don't. Whichever ones they did, it didn't matter. Like it really didn't matter which one they released. They were all fucking hits, all of them, whether they were actual hits or not. You know what I mean? I know that this is a big album for her. You guys told me, but like I'm saying, like even if this had no hits, they're all hits. You know what I mean? Though, like just because like they don't become hits doesn't mean that they aren't hits. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hits out there that were never hits. If you guys know what I'm saying. So like, but like, damn, crazy. Yeah, it really just felt like, with the exception of that last track, or maybe the last two, but I say the last one in particular, you sort of, I mean, it really just felt, I don't know, like, just nonstop, like a club vibe. Like it just felt like just nonstop dancing and even at the end, it didn't necessarily, like, it didn't like switch 100%. Like it like it still was on some like getting you to, on, you know what I mean? Like it just got you in a different way, other than like, I feel like, because different music gets you different ways. Like certain things, obviously, like stuff where it's like let's say like rock or like metal or something gets you in this like pumped up, like aggressive, like yeah, or punk or something. But then like you hear something like chill or something and it gets you kind of like, maybe like, let's say like some like chill like deep house or something, and it gets you kind of, you know what I mean? But then like there's also like, you know what I mean, there's just different stuff to get you get like different, hyped off different music for different stuff. And some music you get hyped off because of the lyrics, and it's the lyrics relating to something you're going through, or you know what I mean, or something you're about to do, so you get hyped up off, you know what I mean? There's different ways to get hyped off of music, I'm saying. And like with this one, this whole thing was just like, just off of a dance vibe. It wasn't just that, and there was stuff definitely in the lyrics of every song for sure, but overall this whole thing was just a nonstop just get up and just fucking dance and just have fun, above all, you know what I mean? Even still, while saying some stuff, you know what I'm saying, and trying to, you know what I mean? It wasn't like lyrically nonsense or anything, you know what I mean? It wasn't just like devoid of anything, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that underlying thing was just really like, no, that fucking groove, that feel, that kind of halfway, not really funk, like, because this was like when it was like, it was still obviously written like sort of like, some of these tracks were obviously written sort of like old school funk tracks, but they were done in what would have been modern production at the time, which obviously, if this came out in February, that means this whole thing was recorded in 85, right? Maybe even part of 84, but I'm assuming probably 85. So they would have done what, like, my point is like certain things in terms of like just the fact that it's like synths and drum machines, and even like the synths you can hear, like, I could be wrong, but I mean, unless the timing was just that amazing by whoever was on here, right? It sounded like they were using like a sequencer, meaning like you program the synth what notes you want it to play, and then it'll play it by itself. You don't actually have to play it. So like when you do a sequencer, every note is like super like on point, so it has like a more like robotic kind of feel than when you play an actual person plays, because an actual person can't hit every single note perfect every single time. You know what I mean? So but it has like a lot of people don't like that sound, but to me, again, unless the whoever was playing here was that amazing, and they just happen to loop like 1 bar or 2 bars or something, like Staying Alive or something. If you guys don't know the drums on Staying Alive, the Bee Gees, the whole song, it's actually only 2 bars of a drum loop that they looped over and over. They're like one of the first people to do that. Whatever. This one, you could tell it's sequencers. You could tell they got, I mean, it's all synths, it's all drum machines. There was sax, there was guitar, there were more traditional instruments, I guess you could say. But even though those are both actually very new instruments relative to other instruments, those are only from like the 1800s, both of them. But whatever. The point is, the production was fire. I love the production because the song still had that kind of feel, but. I mean, in terms of the songwriting, and you could feel, but in terms of the actual feel, it felt more straight, kind of well, I guess what you could call robotic, I suppose. But I love that sound. I mean, house music is all that's what it is. You know what I mean? So like, I love that. You know, I love that. Just so like, it's just, and then to me, it felt like like I said, maybe slightly 80s in the production. But if you would have told me this was from 91, 92, 93, I would have been like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, because it was like that. To me, it was like a dance sound of like funk, but like it also sounded like to me like, I don't know, like maybe like the very early beginning days of like that New Jack swing sound. Because like to me, it's what a lot of this kind of sounded like, but not 100% where it was like, but it still did 100%, but not, and it was its own thing, but it still was that, but it wasn't that. If this is making any sense, I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that was a crazy album. I can't even imagine. Like, as I'm saying, whichever ones were the singles, like I know for sure they were playing them in the club. So like, that's like shout out to all you guys who got to be there and experience that. That sounds amazing. I really wish I would have been alive in the '80s and I would have got to like walk into a club and just be all that, and you just hear that shit. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Now the best you could get is going to some fucking lame club where they do 80s night. I don't want to go to 80s night. I don't want to go to 80s night. I just want to be in the 80s. Man, shout out to all you guys who got to experience that. That's crazy. Damn. And also this cover too. Like, it's great. It's such a fire cover. And then I'm just picturing too, because I mean, 86, I mean, it was like cassettes and CDs were already out by 86, right? But I'm just thinking, like, still, it was still the very, like, end of the vinyl era, right? Like, I'm just picturing that as a 12-inch fucking thing, and you just have this, like, damn, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Who did the album cover? Damn. Like, that image itself is so fucking fire. Oh, my God. The way her hair is all just to the fucking one side, and she's wearing that crazy fucking military. I don't even know what the fuck it is, or I don't know who designed that shit. That shit is crazy. Damn. Whoa. Nah, this cover is insane, actually. Damn. Guys, I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. This is probably the cover of the year right now. For all the albums that we've done this year on this channel, I'm saying. This cover is look at this cover. No, guys, this is like really, really insane. Damn, wow. And not only that, but I feel like it perfectly kind of gives like it gives you the feeling just by looking at it. Even though you like haven't heard the music yet, like I'm saying for the very first time, let's say you got it and you haven't heard the album yet, but you're just like, because you know it's 80s, it's 86, you go to fucking, where did you go in 86, guys? Sam Goody, right? Wasn't that the store, right? Or like Tower Records or something, right? And like what were the stores back then, guys? Music Plus or something, right? Like, and you'd like go and you'd have to drive and then you'd fucking go to the site and they'd have it and you bought it and then you drove home and you had it in your hands and you unwrapped it and you fucking, the whole thing, you can still do it now, but I'm saying like, I'm talking about like when this came out, like maybe you heard the lead single, but that was it, right? So then you're still like, you don't know what the hell you're about to hear, but you're looking at this cover all the way home, and as you're fucking walking, you know, like after you park or whatever, or you took the bus and you're walking from the bus stop or the train stop, whatever, you know, and you're just looking at it and you're just so excited, and then you fucking, and then you put, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this album cover just totally like gives you like that kind of that vibe of like, whoa, like what like this what the music was, it's like a visual equivalent of that. You know what I mean? So perfect. And so perfect, I feel like, for the time too. Which, even though I wasn't there, so what the fuck do I know? But for my perception of the time, you know? Damn, it would have been crazy to fucking be alive in the 80s, damn. That's fire. This is fire. Guys, shout out to everybody, guys. I'm fucking super rambling. Guys, we will be back with whatever is her next one. And if there's any videos, let me know. We'll watch them, definitely. We'll definitely be doing that. And yeah, it won't be, again, just like with the last one, it won't be forever until we do it. We will be weekly, so just let me know what else to watch, guys. And guys, we'll be back. Shout out to everybody. Go check out my music in the description on my channel. We'll be back, guys.